The Aberdeen Wings were the first North American Hockey League team to make their way to Mason City this year. Now the North Iowa Bulls make their last trip to Aberdeen this regular season. Hi, hockey fans. Austin Droughty with your Bulls Weekly for Friday and Saturday, February 11th and 12th, as the North Iowa Bulls head up north to South Dakota to square off with the Aberdeen Wings. These teams have met 10 times already this year, including the preseason. Meetings number 11 and 12 are on tap for this weekend up in the Hub City. North Iowa is coming off of a split against the Austin Bruins, who remain in the lead in the Central Division. Here's how last weekend turned out. The Bulls split a pair of 2-goal games against Austin last weekend. The Bruins scored a pair of third-period goals in a 3-1 win on Friday night, but the Bulls were able to capture a 4-2 win on Austin's Paint the Rink Pink night on Saturday. Kyle Kozma had an outstanding welcome to the North Iowa roster, making 25 saves and picking up the win in his Bulls debut.
Yeah, feels good. New team, also first game in over a month. I had some injury in January, but feels good to finally get back in the game and back in the win column.
The Central Division standings are about as tight as they've been since day one. Here's how they look right now. St. Cloud is charging up the standings right now. They've won 8 straight games. Right now, 5 out of the 6 teams in the division are within a 6-point margin at the top of the Central. The Bulls and the Wings are pretty used to each other by now. Here's a look at the matchup. The Bulls enter the weekend with a record of 19-16-1-4 for the year. They are in that 3-way tie for third in the Central Division. The player to watch for this weekend is Michael Messick with 36 points. He leads the team, and he had 5 points over the weekend, January 28th and 29th up in Aberdeen. He also had 2 points at the NAHL Top Prospects Tournament earlier this week. The Wings, meanwhile, check in at 20-17-1-2. They are part of that 3-way tie for third as well. Their player to watch is Jacob Bossé, who had 2 points of his own at the Top Prospects event in Pittsburgh. He had a goal and an assist in a win against North Iowa on January 29th. The opening puck drop is set for 7:15 at the Odie Ice Center in Aberdeen, South Dakota, both Friday and Saturday night. You can watch both games on Hockey TV, presented by Dakota Fix Shelter Insurance, and you can listen for free on the North Iowa Bulls radio feed on Mixlr and NorthIowaBulls.com. Make sure to follow our social media throughout the weekend for highlights, coverage, and more on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. The Bulls are back next weekend, February 18th and 19th, when we host our Fan Appreciation Night a couple of months before the end of the regular season, and we'll also celebrate National Tug of War Night with a Tug of War game on Saturday. We'll take a look at those promotions a little more in depth coming up next weekend. In the meantime, the Mason City Toros are home this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. You can still get that Hockey and Hearts package. It's a date night package worth $65 for a couple with 2 tickets to the game, plus a couple of seats in one of our club boxes overlooking the rink, a pizza to share, and 4 drink tickets. You can make sure to get that on the website at MasonCityToros.com. Also, make sure to buy a single game ticket to the Toros game either Friday or Saturday night, and you'll be entered into a drawing for one of several Bulls fan experiences coming up at next weekend's games against the Bismarck Bobcats. Bulls are on the road at the Aberdeen Wings. It's been a tight series all season long, and the Bulls will look to pick up another couple of wins up in the Hub City this Friday and Saturday night. I'm Austin Droughty at the Mason City Arena with your latest edition of Bulls Weekly.